So, day 14 of the 2025 World Darts Championship action will get underway in just over an hour at the Alexandra Palace. And today it is quarter-final day where we find out the final four players at the 2025 World Darts Championship and see the semi-final lineup of this year's Worlds. Let's get straight into it. We've got 2 games in the afternoon session, 2 games in the evening session. Now at best of 9, first to 5 sets in the quarterfinals. So, you know, more sets, more legs for even more drama at the World Darts Championship. And some very interesting ties. Let's get straight into it. Obviously, afternoon session, evening session. Make sure you drop your comments down below about your predictions for the World Darts Championship, and let's get straight into the video. So the first game then sees Chris Dobey take on Gerwyn Price. Now, Gezi obviously knocked out Johnny Clayton in round 3 to book his place into, beat Johnny Clayton to get into the next round. I don't know what I'm saying, of the World Darts Championship. And in terms of Chris Dobey, he beat Kevin Dutz in the last 16 to book his place into the quarterfinal. I do think it's going to be an interesting game between Dobey and Gezi Price, but I think the mental block of Chris Dobey at the quarterfinal stage, I think gets him again. You know, he's been to the quarterfinals in 3 successive years, not reached the semi-finals in any of them, which is, you know, a massive blow. And Gezi Price, when he gets to quarterfinals, he really looks like reaching semi-finals. So I'm going to go in the first game for Chris Dobey 3, Gezi Price 5. I think Gezi Price gets the job done. The second game then sees mighty Michael van Gerwen against Callan Rydz. Now, Callan Rydz has been one of the stories of the tournament. Incredible performance in every single game that he's played. Michael van Gerwen hasn't really been tested in a lot of his games, to be fair. Brendan Dolan give him a test. Jeffrey de Graaf give him a slight test, but he come out of both of them with flying colours, playing some really good darts. And at the end of the Jeffrey de Graaf game, the raw emotion from Michael van Gerwen sort of told you exactly how he felt about his performance on that given night. I think Callan will push Michael all the way, and I've gone for this one to go to a 9th set. I've gone Van Gerwen 5, Callan Rydz 4. Do not be fooled if Callan Rydz comes out of this game with a win and a place in the semi-finals. You know, Callan is a very good player. Played some really electric darts. I think it was like 2-3 years ago. Reached the quarters, lost to Peter Wright. So I wouldn't be surprised if Callan Rydz wins, but I'm going to go for Van Gerwen. So afternoon session, I went for a 5-3 win for Gezi Price and a 5-4 win for MVG. Let's have a look at that evening session. So the evening session starts off with Peter Wright taking on the Bullet Stephen Bunting. Obviously, Peter knocked out Luke Humphries in round 4 of the World Darts Championship. An electrical performance from Peter Wright, a 4-1 win over the world champion and defending world number 1 and defending world champion Luke Humphries. Takes on Stephen Bunting, and you know, Bunting wiped the floor with Luke Woodhouse in round 4, a 4-0 win for the Bullet over Woodhouse. Peter, again, that performance against Humphries was sensational, sublime at times in that 4-1 win over Luke Humphries for Peter Wright. I do think this one is going to be tight, but I've gone for snake bite to get the job done. I've gone Peter Wright 5, Stephen Bunting 3. I think that Peter Wright wins this, he's in the Premier League, so I think that's going to have even more added extra incentive for Peter Wright. I've gone 5-3. And then the final game of the quarterfinals and the final game of the evening session sees Luke the Nuke Littler take on Nathan the Asp Aspinall. Again, Nathan was incredible in his game against Pietreczko. You know, Pietreczko wasn't even in a game. Aspinall took him to the absolute cleaners. And Aspinall's not really been pushed in any game again. I said that about Van Gerwen. He's not really been pushed, Nathan Aspinall. I think his game against Andrew Gilding, he found it pretty easy. Another 4-0 win there. 4-0 win over Ricardo Pietreczko. And sort of really looked the player that we know Nathan Aspinall is. And even like in the game against Leonard Gates, a 3-1 win. So he's only dropped 1 set in this tournament so far. 2 4-0 wins. Littler, though, is another force of nature. He is literally another force of nature. Littler could come up against Aspinall, average 109 and smash him 5-0. I'm going to go Littler. I'm going to go Littler 5-3. I think that Nathan, yes, he could win it. And I think if Nathan was to beat Littler, it would widen this tournament up even more. Especially if Callum Ridge was to beat Van Gerwen. You know, you'd probably be looking at Gezi Price as the favourite then. But yeah, I'm going to go for Littler 5, Nathan Aspinall 3. So in both evening session games, I went 5-3 Wright, 5-3 Littler. Littler, sorry, not Litter, in the evening session. That is going to wrap up this video. Make sure you smash a like on the video, subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. And I will be live, or not live, but I will be uploading my reaction to the quarterfinals this evening. Enjoy the darts. Thanks for the support, and I'll speak to you in another video. Thanks for watching.